around the world, all around the world. Y'all needed that to pump me up this morning. Hey y'all, it is Monday. I'm coming to you with a little Monday morning motivation. I need some myself. It's my lemon tea. Let me share something with y'all this morning. This morning when I got up, y'all know I've been out of town. I've been in Atlanta since Thursday of last week. I went to this wonderful conference with the 120 conference with Eric Thomas over the weekend. Spent some time with my best friend. The weekend was wonderful, right? But often when you come back from out of town, it just be like, oh, right? And that's what I felt like this morning. I ain't feel like doing nothing that I had to do that I feel like doing, right? I got up this morning, regular time, 4 a.m. The whole time I was in Atlanta, I did not wake up at my normal time. I was just like, no, didn't feel like it. So this morning, back to routine, back to reality. I got up on time with no problem. I did not feel like exercising at 5 like I normally do. And about 5:10, I was like, girl, get up and do what you got to do, right? So I got up and did it. Normally at 6:10, I leave out the door. Me and my son go walk to the bus stop. Child, all up until like 6:05, I kept telling myself, I don't feel like walking. I'm just going to drive down there. And then my other self said, girl, if you don't get out there and walk down there and take them steps, you need the steps in anyway, right? Fine. I walked. Then I said, well, I don't feel like putting on no makeup. And then my other self said, well, today you create content, so you better put some makeup on. We don't care what you feel like, right? So I'm literally having this internal battle with myself all morning. I ain't feel like exercising. I ain't feel like walking. I ain't feel like putting no makeup on. No, none of that, right? And then I told myself, listen, your finances ain't in your feelings. Get out of your feelings, right? So often we get stuck on what we feel like. I don't feel like doing that. I don't feel like doing that. I don't feel like doing that. And then we deprive ourselves out of literally accomplishing or manifesting all of the things that we really want to attract for our lives based on our feelings, right? Sometimes we don't feel worthy. Now, God has clearly shown us the vision for our lives, right? We don't feel worthy. We don't adhere to it. We don't roll into it, right? Oh, I feel like X, Y, Z. I feel like I don't know enough to do it. I feel like, who cares what you feel like? Get out of your feelings. Your financial breakthrough, your personal breakthrough, none of that is attached to your feelings, right? It is literally attached to your brain, right? Your mind, how you think. The Bible don't say, so a man feels, so is he. It says, so a man thinks, so is he, right? So it is literally in your head, in your mind. Everything that you need to manifest is going to start with your thought processes, right? Do you believe you can do it? Do you want to do it, right? If you believe you can do it and you really want to do it, ain't the devil in hell gonna be able to stop you. I promise you that. The things that I put my mind to wholeheartedly, like when I'm like, bet we gonna do this, you could bet your mama and my mama that it is going to get done, right? And ain't a thing in heaven or hell gonna stop me, right? Heaven ain't trying to stop me. Hell is, right? And then that's the way that the devil play on your brain, right? Oh, you ain't worthy of this, all this other stuff. And then you start operating out of emotions as opposed to operating out of what you already know, right? Most of the things that God is calling us to do, it is within us to do it. It's within us to accomplish it, right? We may not have the skill set. We may not have the college degree that we think we should have, but whoever God calls, he equips them to do it, right? Whatever it is, right? But it's already within you, and ain't no college degree gonna justify it. Ain't no, I went learn these particular skills. None of that is going to confirm it, right? God has already planted the seed within you to make the thing manifest. You literally just have to follow the blueprint, right? It's just like if an architecture was to come and you say, I want a house built from the ground up. Now, why do we say built from the ground up? There's no other way to build that. You can't build it from the top down, right? But okay, let's go with that. Built from the ground up, right? The architect come, they make the blueprints. The contractor ain't got nothing to do but follow the blueprint, right? God has given us the blueprint. All we literally have to do is follow it, right? So again, this weekend was really wonderful. It was a beautiful weekend. I was talking with my best friend, and this is one of the things that made me think of as I was talking about this. She was saying one of her other friends, girl couldn't cook worth a lick, no nothing, right? And she was saying one day the girl was driving down the street, and God told her, "You're gonna rent this building and open a restaurant and sell chicken wings." She said, so when a girl came and told them what God told her, she was like, but you don't even know how to cook, right? She was like, I'm telling y'all, this is what God told me, that I was going to rent this building, um, open a restaurant selling chicken wings, right? The girl followed the assignment. She understood the assignment clearly and she followed it, right? She rented the building. She started selling chicken wings. She made $1 million the first year off selling chicken wings. She didn't even know how to cook. What if she had told God, God, you know, I don't know how to cook. This must not be my assignment. God, whatever. She could have had 1,000,001 excuses. I ain't never ran no restaurant. I don't know nothing about, like, we could give God 1,000,001 excuses, or we could give him a yes. Let's just simplify the process and give God a yes. That's all he wants from us anyway. God wants a yes, right? Because his promises from us to us rather are yes and amen. So if he makes it simple, he said, my yoke is easy and my burden is light. This ain't hard. All I'm doing is telling you what I need you to do. I'm gonna make it manifest in the earth one way or the other. Whether I'm gonna use you or if I'm gonna use somebody else, my will is gonna manifest. Why not allow God to use you, right? Get out of your feelings, follow the blueprint. Often God is just giving us, hey, this is what it's gonna be. This is your life gonna look like, and we start complicating the process with these crazy emotions, and we don't feel like, get out your feelings. I had to tell myself that 3 times this morning. Get out. We don't care what you feel like. Get up and do it anyway. Get up and exercise. Get up and go take the walk. Get up and put some makeup on. I fought myself on all of it. Like, I don't feel like doing none of this today. None of it. But guess what? You see it's done, right? You see my makeup done, huh? It ain't done to the full extent that I'm, normally do it, but hell, it's on there. It's on there. So I did do the walk. I did do the exercise. I didn't do the full 30 minutes like normal, but guess what? 20 minutes, I got it in, right? Um, what is it that your feelings are trying to cancel out for you today, right? Evaluate that and get out your feelings. When you weigh the options to say, you know what, I know what is best. Um, Even though I don't feel like walking, it's beneficial for me to walk for these very reasons. Even though I don't feel like exercising, it's beneficial for me to exercise for these very reasons. Even though I don't feel like putting on makeup today is beneficial to me because today is my recording day, right? When I do my videos and other content, I've deemed Mondays my marketing Mondays, right? So I don't want to derail myself from that just because of how I feel, right? I'll get over it. Look, I just went got my lemon tea, put my what did I put in it? Sea moss. I put my sea moss in it. I'm like, we about to shake this because this is Monday. We got to get to it, right? And it's not that I'm not sleepy. It's just that just don't feel like it. Just don't feel like it at all. Now, let me tell y'all why I'm going to draw the line. I am unpacking that suitcase. I don't care what y'all see. I still have my suitcase in the liquor. Last night when I came in, I got in about 8 o'clock last night. I rolled it into the living room. And that's still what a suitcase is. Eventually, I'm going to roll it to the washroom and I'm going to wash everything in it. But I ain't unpacking it today. I'm never in a hurry to unpack my bag when I make it back from out of town. I don't know what type of person you got to be. Your mama ain't raised you right. That's what I put on Facebook this morning. Anybody that rush home after coming from out of town and immediately unpack your bags, your mama ain't raised you right because you ain't supposed to do that. That's what I'm telling myself. But anywho, listen, y'all. Get out your feelings. Your financial increase, none of that is in your feelings. I promise you. Like a lot of things you ain't gonna feel like doing. A lot of things you're not gonna feel like you equipped to do. A lot of things you just ain't gonna feel, right? But it ain't got nothing to do with your feelings. It ain't got nothing to do with your feelings. As long as you can think it, you can have it. Adjust your mindset, adjust your thoughts, right? Because that's where the true manifestation is going to happen. Again, the Bible don't say so a man feels, so is he. It says so a man thinks, so is he, which means if you can think it in your mind, you can manifest it, right? Because once the mind grasps a hold of something, and it be like, listen, we got this. Because the mind and the spirit knows, like they don't know no limits. Hey, we could do all this, and then your emotions start talking you out of foolish stuff or whatever, start telling you crazy stuff, and then they start feeding into that, and then you start believing it, right? But most of the time it's based on some crazy emotion that you had, right? Get your emotions under control. Get out your feelings, right? Because your spirit, again, your spirit knows no limits. Right. So once you connect the mind with the spirit, hey, we don't have no limits. We can do XYZ. When the mind take control over it, right, it's going to devise a plan to accomplish whatever that is, right? Whether or not you have to attack it head on, you got to take it head on first of all. But if it's a big goal, break it down to bite-sized pieces, right? Just to make it make sense and make it more attainable to the brain. And the spirit gonna soar with it, right? Get out of your feelings. Oh, I can't do that. Oh, I'm this, I'm that. Don't do that. Don't do that. If it's a big goal, again, like I say, break it down to bite-sized pieces. And when I say that, I mean, for example, if you have a 50-pound weight loss goal, don't keep telling yourself, oh, I'm gonna lose 50 pounds. Break it down, right? They have 52 weeks in a year. Give yourself a small goal of losing 1 pound per week, right? Um, Whatever it is, right? So just break it down into bite-sized pieces so it's more attainable for you to be able to accomplish the whole big goal. But whatever it is, don't give up on yourself. Get out of your feelings. Stop telling yourself what you don't feel like doing when it's something that's beneficial to your growth, whether it's financial, mental, spiritual, physical, whatever it is. If it's beneficial to your growth, get out of your feelings, get into the logic of it, and do it. Change your mindset around these things. I bet you, I'm willing to, I put everything on it, right? That you will accomplish a lot more once you get out of your feelings. I promise you that. All right, y'all. So, yep, let this be your Monday motivation to get out your feelings, because your finances, your financial increase, and none of the other stuff is in your feelings. It's literally in your mind. Change your mind, you'll change your entire life. All right, y'all. So hopefully that will benefit you all. And I pray that you all have a blessed Monday and the rest of your week will be super. All right, y'all. Talk to y'all soon. Y'all have a